sky, and half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. Art Blow coming through with the truth. Keep it 100, that's the only rule. Every week, bring something you know. Hot topics, that's the name of the show. Hit us with a like, follow, share, and a cash app coming to you, player. Chicken little
down, man.
Half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. It's time to tell the truth. 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 Kissing in one word is what we came to do.
Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blow. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. Hey man, we got a smoking podcast for you tonight. We got some videos. We want your opinion. We want your opinion tonight on this. Me and Blow, we taking the middle ground because the name of the show is The Thin Line Between I'm Right and You're Wrong. Where does it start? Where does it end? We got some clips of the cops doing some things that I feel like they shouldn't do, but it's a thin line between what you do and what they start to do. And we're going to figure out where that end at.
It's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Again, 704-449-6563. Highlight at everyone. Like the page. Put your cash apps up. You can watch us on live as well. Time to Tell the Truth podcast, all one word. Again, Time to Tell the Truth podcast, all one word. Tonight's topic is the thin line between I'm right and you're wrong.
Absolutely. You know, this topic, I know it's very controversial. We probably gonna have a lot of people chiming in, saying, well, this ain't right, that ain't right. Me, I take a stance between it's a starting point and it's an ending point to everything. It's an escalation point. I mean, I can start out right and end up wrong. You can start out wrong and end up right. That's just the way the things go out here. So that's why we calling it it's a thin line. But we're going to get into some of these videos that we got. We're going to show y'all. Y'all know how we work. Throw your cash up, apps up, like and share the page. Share. If you're over on Facebook and you comment, you need to come over here and get over on YouTube. Because that's where we broadcasting from, YouTube. So get over on YouTube. And if you're coming in from Facebook, you probably won't see your comments when y'all comment. A lot of people be commenting from over there while they're following the show. But we don't get to see those comments. You can also call in. The numbers on the bottom of the screen, scrolling apart.
I think this topic that we about to get into tonight, I think they need to start teaching classes in school about the situations that we about to explore in these videos, because a lot of times I think a lot of people take whether they raised right in home or raised wrong at home, and it translates to how they interact with anybody in the other world, whether it's another person or it's the police. And I think that a lot of times that could put you in a bad situation. You know, if you don't got respect for nobody at home, nobody in your family, and you run across law enforcement, you know, you're definitely going to end up in a bad situation. So before we get started, I think this is something that, you know, they need to start teaching in school, in college. You know, a lot of people, you know, like a lot of men groups that do a lot of stuff, teach men how to change tires and stuff like that. We need to start addressing issues like this with the young men and women.
Right. Well, I mean, my thought on that, Blow, is, man, it's hard to teach common sense. If I could bottle up common sense and put it in a package and sell it, I'd probably be a millionaire. Because from what I'm seeing, man, it ain't a whole bunch of common sense going around. Some of this stuff, man, you really can't teach. I mean, you can't teach common sense in certain places. I don't understand it. I don't know how it happened, but, you know, a lot of the stuff that look common sense to me and you, it don't translate nowhere else.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And speaking of common sense, we're getting ready to show y'all this video. I mean, it's of a girl, but I feel like she's way out of control. So, you know, we're gonna let y'all make up your mind for yourself.
Bro, do you think you're intimidating me by?
I'm not intimidating you.
Like, I don't care. Y'all can shoot me in my head. I don't care what the y'all do. Arrest me. Put me in there.
Nobody's talking about that.
For what? You threatened my under arrest. She threatened to kill me. I got it on video on my phone.
You should have calmed down and
talk to us. You can walk to the car, or you can be careful.
I need to go get my coat then. I'm not going outside
get
like
you a
this.
coat, but you have to. Are you gonna walk with us?
If I can go get my stuff upstairs.
You can tell us where it's at, and we.
No, I want to go get it. I want to go get my jacket.
I can. Listen. All right, look at me real quick.
Like, oh my gosh.
Can you look at me and talk real quick?
Oh.
Hey, how about we grow the up, okay? Stop talking to him. He's a child. He's gonna be immature. So stop.
He's 19.
Cool. You're still the parent. Let's be mature here, all right? We're already dealing with one.
I need to get alone right now.
Get your stuff. So if
Like,
you want
I
your
need to be
stuff,
by myself.
if
Oh
you
my
want-
gosh.
if you want your
Oh my
stuff,
gosh. It's Christmas. Like, oh
dude,
my
you're not
God.
going anywhere, okay?
Bro, what you doing?
Back down. I told you I would go up to get your stuff. You've been screaming at me the whole time. You like being screamed
You
at?
think I feel like being
We're
nice
going
to
in
somebody with
Conversation's
bro,
over there.
get off of me. Oh my gosh.
Lay down on the ground.
Lay down.
Walk
Leave me
downstairs.
alone.
Are you gonna walk to the car, or are we gonna carry you?
Let me go get my coat.
No, I tried. You started.
No,
you
you
started going off
tried.
again.
Bro.
You didn't even let me
This is
say
against my right.
that I would have walked up there with
This
you.
is against my right.
All right.
Let me get my coat.
No, I tried to help you get your coat. She's not gonna want it.
What the bro, let me get a coat on. Let me get a coat on at least. Like, what is wrong with you people?
I offered to go with you to
Because I want to get my coat.
and I offered
I offer
to let you go get your coat.
Don't
And
let
you
her
let
break
me-
any of her. Please let me get a coat. I can't breathe. Listen to me,
You
ma'am.
are talking so you
No,
can.
well,
I can't do that right now, ma'am.
Look at my nose. Like, look at my nose. Y'all sick as I swear to God. Bill, give me my phone. Like, what is wrong
Right
with
here,
y'all?
I'm gonna get the wrap.
Yeah.
Can I get my phone?
Yo, are we good on that?
Hey, man, I'm saying, man, I mean, the first thing I look at in that, man, is, dog, where's the dad? I ain't seen the man in the picture. You got the mama, the little boy. I ain't seen, hey, what's going on, honey? I ain't seen, where is the man in the picture? I mean, for her to be cussing her mama out and doing all this stuff like that, let me ask you a question, Blow. Do you think if it was a man in the house, he would let her be that disrespectful to her mama and stuff like that?
That's a tricky question because I think it's got to be the status of the relationship between the men and the women. Because me and you know, a lot of times in a lot of houses, and I'm just being all the way honest, keeping it 100. A lot of times, the mama acting like that towards the daddy. The mama acting like that towards the daddy. So that's the problem. See now, but any man that's got control of his house, he not gonna have no issues like that at the woman or the kids.
Right. Absolutely he ain't gonna have no, because that ought to be shut down immediately. All of that yelling back and forth, and the mama yelling back with the kid. See, none of that should be happening.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that, now she's getting in handcuffs, going out the door, screaming and yelling at the top of her lungs. That don't make nothing. Yeah, it's too much yelling.
What happened? She was arguing with her mom. Her and her mom was arguing, and her mom called the police on her. And when the police got there, they was trying to calm her down. The lady cop was actually on her side. The only thing the lady cop wanted to do was to get her to calm down. But she was getting more out of control. So they took her to jail.
Right.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, but it shouldn't happen. Like, she's a child. She's too square. I don't know what that means, being too square, but I personally believe that stuff starts from being younger. You let that stuff get out of control, and that's what it spires up to. It spires up to that. I don't know where the scars are. I don't know where they started. Oh, scared.
She's too scared. Too scared. Okay.
Oh, she's scared. Well, even if she's scared, that's done been way out of control. That's way out of control right there. you know, you got to be taught that stuff from little. I'm a firm believer in that stuff got to come. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be scared when you're talking to your mama. Who was you scared of when you was arguing back with your mama? You act like you wasn't scared of your mama. That's why she had to call the police. That's not an excuse. Once the police get there, then you get scared. Your disrespect got the police to that point. That's why we're talking about it's a thin line between I'm right and you're wrong. That's the name of this show tonight. I'm right and you're wrong. It's a thin line between that.
Mm-hmm.
Had not she been arguing with her mama, none of that would have transpired. It was a line somewhere that got crossed. It was a boundary that got crossed somewhere. And I think it started way before the police got involved. That boundary had been crossed with the mom before the police ever got to the house. You agree with that, Blow?
Yeah, and I think the turning point was when you got somebody that is trying to calm you down. You know, she making requests. She's saying, I want my phone. I want my jacket. You got somebody that's saying, okay, calm down. Let me ask you something. No. That's when you're supposed to calm down and listen to this lady so you can get something accomplished. Because you got somebody that's trying to calm you down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I get it. Everybody get a little worked up. Shoot, I might get worked up. You might get worked up. Everybody get worked up. You know, but when it's time to calm down, it's time to calm down.
Yeah, because it's a place and a point that you can go overboard. And once you cross another line, I believe it's actually lines to be crossed all the way across the board. That's why a lot of people wind up all the way in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or all the way dead, you know, through this stuff. Because it's a series of lines that get crossed to, and a series of things that you do that shouldn't be done. And once that line is crossed, it takes it to another level.
Yep.
You know, just like her. All she had to do was calm down. She got a phone and a coat. The lady said, I'll get you your coat. I will get you your phone. Let's play a little bit more of that, Blow. Kind of fun to get.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me pull it back up. I just closed it out. Yeah, but she definitely had somebody that was trying to help her. I don't know what the disconnect was, but she definitely was not trying to do right. All right, here we go.
Mom, the police here, bro. Mom!
She upstairs or?
She in her room.
Oh, in her room over here. Okay. Your sister messing all this stuff up? Oh, I got you. Hello, Echo Police, dear.
Right here.
Hi.
What's going on, dear?
Another fight. I'm dealing with domestic violence issues. Come on, sorry.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I am getting off of this Florida Kennedy.
Why the f you lying?
I don't want her talking.
Why? Hold on, because she really.
Dear. Hey,
Bro,
stop.
don't touch
Go back
me.
upstairs,
Don't
please.
touch
I'll talk to you.
Because she already done got me started.
Can you just hang on?
I don't give a
Either.
Okay.
Say what you was just saying.
Here,
Talk about bouncing on the little girl.
That's
You
what
dirty
I
as
Stop.
Yeah, now you wanna act like you got some
No, I'm
problems.
not gonna disrespect
I don't give a you're not gonna disrespect me. I will kill that bitch.
All right, she's 13.
This is the third time she's
All right. This start with me all the time.
Listen, point
Get the fuck off of me.
at this
Bro,
point,
get
you are
the
under arrest.
Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me.
All right, relax, bro.
Police, bro.
No!
Yeah, you. Come on. You weird.
He go too. Bye.
I will. You're
Like she's dumb as
Y'all disrespectful.
you're disrespectful.
arrested like you.
Yeah, you should. You.
Dear, can we not?
She threatened to.
Right, well, she's going. Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of
Be the
her.
parents. All right, stand up here.
No, like let me out of handcuffs.
No, you're going to dance street.
For what?
You threatened to kill your mom.
She tried to kill me. What the?
Stand up
Go
here.
downstairs.
She threatened to kill me. What the f is you talking about? I don't care. She threatened to kill me. What the f?
Your behavior is getting you
Because I'm sick of her.
to us.
Bro, because I'm sick of this.
She threatened to kill me.
Bro,
Unfortunately, you spit in my face and you resist.
I didn't spit on your face. I'm sick.
Stand up, Maya.
I have mucus coming out my throat.
You spit on me, don't lie.
No, the f I didn't.
What you stand up?
Stand
No,
up.
now she said I spit on her.
Stand
Maya,
up.
just relax.
No, bro.
It's on.
Like,
Stand up.
I don't give a f.
So
What's
what's
on
there?
camera?
You're not the problem to
Hey, what's gonna happen?
Listen, I swear to God, I hate this.
Hey, listen.
I hate her
What's gonna
so
happen is I'm gonna put you in a full body restraint, and then we're gonna carry.
I don't care.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. Come on, relax.
Like,
Stand up and
bro,
walk.
come on, don't get my
I'm
phone.
going to, but you have to relax.
I'm not on no drugs.
Yeah.
Bro, don't get my
Maya, you
phone.
have to relax first.
Bro, do you not hear
I
this?
know, but these are
She telling these man I'm on
Hey,
drugs and all
we're
types
gonna
of
walk
shit.
downstairs right now.
I swear to God. Bro, don't get my phone.
We're gonna walk
Give
downstairs.
me my phone.
I got your phone. Relax.
Give me
Oh, hold
it.
on.
Give it to me.
One or two more for us to be able to get her down.
No, we can get her down.
I need to go to my dad's house.
You mad at me for her for
Yeah,
what she
she's already on the floor getting arrested by police officers like she's a criminal.
She is.
Okay, there.
I'm relaxed.
I got you.
Girl, what you gonna do
I'm gonna try to go to my dad's
to
house. I'm gonna try to go to my dad's house.
Let you just sit.
Yes.
So come on, come over here and
Gosh.
on the couch, okay?
Like, I'm sick of her doing this. I'm sick of her. Look what she did.
Listen, can you walk down to the car so we don't have to put you in a full restraint? I don't want to put you.
I'm not going there if I didn't do
You are
nothing.
You are.
For what?
No, I need you to head downstairs. Okay, thank you.
For what? I didn't even do nothing.
Your two options.
Because,
Listen to me.
bro.
Your two options. Mom, please stop. Mom, please stop. I'm asking you to please stop engaging her for a moment. Let her breathe. You need to breathe too. That's okay. Thank you for understanding.
Like, I need to blow my nose, all types of shit. I can't even breathe.
So here's the deal. You have two choices. You are going. I don't want to put
Like,
you
what the f, bro? Y'all, bro.
Listen, you can walk down to the car or we're going in.
You want to play some more order? That's good.
Yeah, that's good right there. That just shows
Okay.
you the start of where it started at. Man, listen, all of that stuff, the line has been crossed. She had stepped over the line once the police got there. Then she further goes over the line. Yeah. Wanting to be grown and call the shots in her mom's house at the point she don't want to follow. Absolutely.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely. Wanting to be too grown, wanting to call the shots, wanting to do what you want to do. Nobody's going to have their house ran over like that by a child.
No.
That's a fact. The child has to come into compliance in any kind of way that good. Now, like you said earlier, bro, I don't know where she get that bad behavior and disrespect from, but if she would disrespect her mama like that, what do you think she's gonna do when the cops come? She's not gonna be. See, that's a habit. That's a pattern.
Yep. I mean, that stuff could, like you said, that stuff could get you in a world of trouble. It'll have people marching. It'll have people marching downtown talking about say her name and she ain't right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that'd be my issue with a lot of these cases, man. A lot of these people put themselves in a bad position. Now, you know, they put the cops in a bad position. You got an officer right there that's trying to be honest. If the lady wouldn't have been there, she would have really been in a bad situation. Because that man cop don't seem like he was too right. he was trying to put her in a full body restraint. And ain't no telling how that would have ended up.
Yeah. Well, in many cases,
home, it doesn't look like they're lacking for anything. Exactly. They got big, but she got big, they got big houses in there and everything.
To be honest with you, Blow, that's probably part of the problem. Not lacking for anything. Because you haven't had to earn anything. You respect stuff when you have to earn it. You see what I'm saying? When you don't earn it, you don't respect it. If you gave me something, I ain't got to respect it because I didn't earn it. But if I went out and worked for that thing that you gave me, I would respect it more.
Yeah, but like you said too, ain't no man gonna have no whole bunch of spoiled kids in his house not acting right.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Now that definitely ain't happening. They definitely ain't going like that. She been hanging down. Mom don't even know she didn't got a dose of the streets, and that's all. Yup, too much. She grown now. Mom can't do nothing with her. I was gonna tell you prayer. Yeah, that's what it's gonna take.
That's exactly what it's gonna take. But I still believe that all that stuff, when you see the first signs of it, you're supposed to nip it in the bud, all the way in the bud. You don't give no slacks, no breaks, make no excuses for it. Nip it in the bud. That's where it got to be. We got another clip for y'all. This clip is real hard to determine where the line is drawn. You know, where this lady is right and the police get to be wrong. Some people is gonna have an opinion. Now, me and Blow, we tend to agree with a lot of the things that the lady's doing. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So which one we pulling up?
The baby, the one with the babies in the car.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, this one right here is a good one.
And we want y'all feedback on this an awful lot because this is a hard one. This is a hard right and wrong. I'm right and you're wrong. The line is hard.
Here we go. Hold on. There we go.
Hello. Hey, girl.
What's the deal?
I got pulled over because he said that my child seems to have been moving. She got out of the car seat. She was just like gagging back there.
So can you roll down your back window?
Yeah, please listen.
Oh, why are you crying? Keep it down for me, please.
My kids? No.
Huh?
My kids, I won't. Like, we're this hot and this.
Keep the window down for a second.
My window is down.
At something. The back window.
No.
Put the back window down.
No. They're my children, and I, as a mother, I'm protecting my children. So they need to be out of the sun, in the shade, and the tent is the only thing protecting them from the sun. Deputy. And I am recording this call just so you're aware.
Step out of the car.
No problem.
Step out of the car. Put the phone down. Face the car.
Face the car. I didn't do anything wrong, so I shouldn't be detained. I didn't do anything wrong, so I shouldn't be detained.
Stop.
There's no reason I shouldn't be detained.
Don't put your hands on.
My kids are in the car.
Okay. I don't know that. I'm dragging them.
She told me get out of the car. My kids are in the car.
Stop.
My kids are in the car. Are y'all serious right now? I have 3 kids. I didn't even do anything wrong. I'm not resisting.
You're about to go to the. Yes, you are.
No,
You're about
I'm
to go
not.
to the ground.
I'm not resisting. I'm literally up against the car.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Stop facing towards me.
I'm not resisting you. But why are you arresting? Why are you resisting? Why are you arresting me?
Stop.
Can I speak with your supervisor?
That's not how this works.
This is how it works. You are working for the United States government. And any citizen that does come, why would I be arrested? Sit down. What did I do? That they're okay?
We're not gonna harm them.
You won't know that because they're crying.
Listen, it's a scary situation for them.
Exactly. Because you guys pulled me over and put me in handcuffs.
Do you know anybody who can pick them up?
No, I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to figure it out because it's either you get someone to pick them up
Yes,
or
sir.
we turn them over to DCF.
That's understandable, but can I please get an explanation for why I'm being detained? Because
Okay.
I don't know a reason.
So my partner
Yes, sir.
was asking you questions.
Yes, sir.
She asked you to lower the window. You said no.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I said I will keep the window. Can I keep the window
Okay.
up because my kids are in the back seat
Okay.
and
She
it's hot
told you to
outside.
lower it.
The sun
Okay.
is still shining, sir.
Then
My
she
kids will
told
be
you-
fine if I keep the window down.
Listen. Then she told you to step out. You refused to step
No,
out.
I stepped out.
Okay.
I have a camera. I have a
And then
dash
she
cam
went
in my
to
car as
security,
well. I
and
stepped
then-
out.
Okay.
I have a dash cam. I
She went
stepped
to
out.
security. I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you
And
what's going
I'm letting
on.
you know because
Okay.
you have a camera on
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
So my lawyer sees this because I am represented by PF Pharmacy as well as PF Firm.
Okay.
That I have a lawyer, and when she asked me to step out, I stepped out immediately.
All right, here we go on this one. So I'm all with her because at the end of the day, the only reason why she rolled her window back up is because the officer started asking her child questions, and you already know if the first officer came up, asked for her license, her registration, that's cool. You already handling your business with me. But if you ask me to roll down the window and I roll down the window and you look back there, you see what you want to see, and he said, "Oh, you're crying. What's wrong with you?" That's why she rolled the window up because she didn't want her baby answering questions.
I get
Well,
that. Yeah, I think that was over the top doing that in front of her kids. But we still got to figure out where is that line at? Where is that thin line at? You know, I mean, where could this thing not have went sideways at? Y'all got any idea out there? Where's that line at on this thing? Where could anything could have been changed not to get to this point? This is what we're looking for tonight.
I don't think she should have went to jail because of it, for the simple fact, when the lady got upset that she didn't want to roll the window back down, she said, "Okay, ma'am, get out the car." She said, "Okay," and she got out the car. Then she said, "Ma'am, I said get out the car." She said, "Yes, ma'am." She got out the car. So she didn't do she did everything we would act on.
Yeah. Well, I still think I can find a line. Playing devil's advocate, I can find a line in that. What about roll the window back down for a second? What about that part?
I mean, you can. Or the part where she could have just been like, I don't want you asking my kids.
Would it had not escalated if she just rolled the window down for 2 seconds?
I mean, true that, but I think she was getting out of line for starting to question the kids. Just because, okay, we'll play it again from the top. We'll play it again from the top. My thing with the kids is, if you notice in the back, when she rolled the window down, you got one child that's crying, then you got one calm child.
Right.
So now if you got everybody in the back seat crying, maybe something negligent going on. You know what I mean? But to me, you got one child is okay and one child is crying. Maybe it's just because maybe it's because y'all there. You know what I mean? It could be, but when you start questioning somebody's child, I think she has the right to roll the window back up. Because the kids ain't driving, they ain't get pulled over.
Right.
Sometimes people just try to throw their weight around too much just because they can.
That's true.
Yeah. Leave the kids alone. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Leave the kids alone.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have to question the kid. I agree. I mean,
because the baby, it was a small baby. You could tell the baby had to be 4 years old or younger. Ain't no child that was old enough to be answering no questions. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But we'll watch it again, so everybody could kind of catch up to where we was at.
Kind of freeze it a little bit when she asked about. I think the line is between that window. That window is the line. I think that's the line. But kind of freeze it or whatever when it get to that window.
Okay, cool.
Girl,
What's the deal?
I got pulled over because he said that my child seems to have been moving. She got out of the car seat and she was just like letting guy in back there. So
Can you roll down your back window? Oh, why are you crying? Keep it down for me, please.
My kids, no.
Huh?
My kids, I won't like. We're this hot and this.
Keep the window down for a second.
My window is down.
Something. The back window.
No.
What?
All right, there we go, Art.
Yeah. Well, my thing is this. We always act smart, but we're really not smart. I agree with the comment right there that my man put up there, against the law without parents' consent. She said she had a dash cam going so she could see everything going on in the car. Could not, she had did what they say do and took that in and filed a suit against them for questioning her kids without consent. I'm just asking because I'm looking for a way that we can find this line, man, that we can stop this mess with the police going on out here, and we can be smart about our situation and still get something done.
I think as the adult in the situation, she rolled the window down, not knowing the officer's intent. And once she feel like she recognized the officer's intent, she rolled the window back up. No, we ain't doing that.
Because she had said that. Because she had said, roll the window up and say, stop, don't question my kids. You can look all you want, but stop, and brought that to her attention.
Yeah, because that was clearly the reason why she rolled the window up. But I like to play devil's advocate all the way around. I don't like when the police play stupid either. She knew why she rolled that window back up. Now, it's always room to say maybe something was wrong with the kid. maybe she did do something to the kid that she didn't want to come out. You know what I mean? But maybe not. You know, but I think at the traffic stop, if she's being the one that was stopped, the police business is with her. And she had 2 kids back there. One was laughing and giggling and joking. You see what I'm saying? One was happy, one was crying. Now, if you got a back seat full of crying babies, I'm all for it could be something wrong. But if you got one happy child and one child crying, that just sounds like kids to me.
Yeah, but I that's a point right there. They stopped her because of the kids. Yeah.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
So
She said
full
because
investigation of the kid is warranted, ain't it?
well, but basically what they were saying was one of the kids was, you know how kids
Out
be
the
out
car seat doing
out
whatever.
the car seat, yeah. So
Right.
that's why they, but that's still if a baby in the back seat at the car seat and you get pulled over for that, they ain't questioning that baby,
No, they ain't questioning the baby.
and that's what they was doing.
Well, that's true. I mean, like I said, couldn't she have told her, look, don't question the baby. You can look all you want.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But I feel like as a police officer, it might be a fair game. It might be fair game whenever it comes to it's a fair game when it comes to stuff like that. Because the police could just be wanting to talk to the child. Because you know how police are. She could just be
exactly.
trying to be friendly to let her know that everything is okay with her mom. So like I say, this kind of stuff we don't know.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
could have been.
Well,
She
we
could
know
have
the
been trying
police
to
can
dig
have
for
ill
information.
intentions, right? Bro,
Yeah, she
we
might
know
have had
police got ill intentions.
Yeah, she might have had good intentions.
Yeah, this police has got ill intentions more or less by even questioning the child. She's trying to get to more of what's going on rather than just letting the girl go like she's supposed to. I agree with don't mess with the kids, but I still agree with being smart too at the same time. Like I said, it's a thin line between I'm right and you're wrong. It's got to start somewhere. I think the officer was wrong for pulling her out of that car.
Definitely
Just
wrong for
if
pulling
you
her out
got a
of that car.
ticket to give it out. You check
There's
the
no
baby,
reason why she
checked
should have
on
went
the
to jail.
babies. That's it. The baby
There's
was
no
out
reason
the
why
car
you
seat.
should
Got
lock
check on the baby. Make sure the baby's in the car seat and leave it alone. That should have been
Because
all that
she had-
that was.
She had one baby in the back seat crying, one baby that was perfectly fine. She didn't roll the window back up. You asked her to step out the car. She agreed. She complied. She stepped out the car. Now, if you wanted to get her out the car and detain her until you wrote the ticket, that was good. But calling CPS and all this stuff and taking that lady to jail, they was wrong for that.
Yeah, they was wrong for it.
Yeah, they definitely was wrong with that. Do you know the results of this? No, I don't. I know they took her to jail.
Yeah, she went to jail, I believe.
Yeah, she went to
jail. Yeah. But I mean, you got to do all that and separate it from her kids. Now you still get the kids. What do you think happened to the officer? I mean, probably not much.
I'm sure that nothing happened to the officer.
Right. So would it have been better? Okay, since that line was drawn, wouldn't it have been better to just roll the window down? Now, you see what you see? Don't question the kids. Because if you got all of that on video, you can still get more out of it doing it that way. That's why I said from the beginning of the show, I wish I could take common sense and put it in a bottle and start selling it to some people. Because it don't seem to be much of it going around out here.
You're right. Not much at all.
Common sense needs to be practiced in a lot more ways than what we got. I mean, really, if you could sit down and get some common sense going, you can really get some stuff going around here. But it's crazy. We still got another video that we're gonna show.
Right. You done with that one, or did you want to show some more of that one?
No, we done with that one.
Okay. All right. So which one we going to next, Art?
We going to the one that was just blatant where the woman get punched at.
Okay, cool. Give me a second. Yeah, but that last one, man, I definitely think that lady shouldn't have went to jail for that.
No, I don't either. I agree with that part. That wasn't a going to jail offense.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't. I mean, not rolling down the window. I mean, and like I say, all the kids in the back seat wasn't distraught. So I don't think I don't think, you know, let me see what we got. We got a comment. Let me get it up right quick. Okay, here we go.
Why this incident involving Arkansas State
You're gonna catch a couple of tickets. All right. So right where it says signature, I need you to sign. And you're trying to go to jail, ain't you?
So what did I do?
Put your left hand real quick. Do not resist. Do not resist.
I need to call my mom.
No. Stop.
What am I doing? Oh no!
Stop.
Oh my God, this is illegal.
One resisting. I don't give a turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
You cannot punch me.
Turn around.
I need to call my mama.
Turn around. I'll punch you again if you don't turn around.
You cannot punch me in my face.
Who said? Say who?
Oh, my mama.
Who said I can't punch you in your face? Why
This
do you have a
incident
Not even 21
Arkansas
already.
State Police.
Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, now that video starts out, the man had given her a couple tickets. He said, I want you to sign right here. You're going to get a couple of citations, blah, blah, blah. The girl tore the tickets up, throw them at the officer, and he told her, well, you trying to go to jail now. That's how that ensued. Now, I mean, to me right there, that was the line. Take the tickets and go on down the road. It's nothing
Might as
you
well.
can do.
You can go ahead and make it to the house. You don't get slammed. You don't get punched. You don't get none of that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, did he have to do that after he got out of the car? Absolutely not. It was a line he crossed. I feel like when he slammed her and picked her, slammed up and punched her, that was uncalled for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was talking to some guys this week, Blow, and I was telling them, man, I wouldn't be a police for nothing in the world. Because I feel like in these day and time, I wouldn't be able to do my job. If you set a scenario up, right? If you set a scenario up of the police get called, I'm the police, I come to the set. I got 10, 20 people standing around, 30 people standing around. I come to get a belligerent guy under control, or he's done something, hit somebody, fighting us, whatever, and I come and tell him to come here, and I approach the guy. You right? Now, I approach the guy is not listening to what I say at all. I tell him, come over here with your ID, this, that, and the other. He going away. He going somewhere else. Me as a police, if you're not going to listen to my commands and do what I tell you, I'm probably going to feel disrespected as a police officer. You working that beat over in that area with all those people around, or with anybody around for that matter, and you got a guy that's being disrespectful, he's going to walk on off. And you know he's been said to do something or allegedly have done something, and you got to check this situation out. What do? Let him walk on down the street and just go on about his business? What would you do as a cop? Would you go ahead and apprehend this dude? Now y'all get to doing this, that, and the other, and now I have to do something with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if you let this guy just walk on off down the Sunset, you can never come on that side of town again. I can promise you that.
Yeah, you're right.
And you're never be able to make an arrest. You ain't gonna never be able to do nothing. That would be. I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to put yourself on the other side. I'm not gonna just let you do anything.
Yeah, you're right. Because being a police officer got to be the hardest job in the world. It's got to be, because you can only go on your judgment. Yeah, it's easy for us to say that he shouldn't have punched her, but hell, he might still be out there wrestling with her right now. Sometimes you can't get these people under control. You know, and I don't justify him hitting a woman, but at the end of the day, you know, she's the thin line between when she was right all the way up until she didn't sign on them tickets.
Right. She was getting ready to go down the street. She was getting ready to
ready to
She
go.
was on the other side of the car. How you get from over there over here? Because you decided to just be disrespectful and tear up the ticket. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now is something coming into play.
But see, people think ain't no consequences for their actions, and everybody, we learn that when we little. You learn that as a child. You don't, you know what I mean? I don't understand. That's one of the first lessons in life you learn. You treat people how you want to be treated, and there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I feel like she was wrong. I feel like she crossed the line, and he crossed it too.
Yeah,
but the first line got to be crossed before you can get to the second line. You know, just go get your ticket and go on down the road. I don't know what's wrong with that. You can be pissed
I don't
off.
know why people think you're not gonna win no confrontation with no police.
Thank you. And the minute you do, you lose.
Yep. As soon as you snatch your hand back or you go to resist, I mean that stuff don't make no sense. What do you think gonna happen? I don't know who told people. I don't know whoever saw somebody snatch away from the police and walk away from the scene.
Yeah.
It's like 0% chance of happening.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand it, but that's what goes on. You know, when you get to these thin line moments, like my man just said, you got to figure something else out, because one thing ain't gonna work. You fighting, you doing all, you ain't letting them handcuff you. They gonna handcuff you, man.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you think you're not gonna get handcuffed?
You gonna get handcuffed.
Yeah, and they trying to cuff you. They gonna throw you on the ground if they got to. You gonna get handcuffed. Okay,
yeah, believe it or not, if they ask you to be, see, that's why I'm so upset about that last one. Because most of the times, if you just put your hands in the cuffs, they should sit you in the car and let you go. Man, I done been in several situations.
Me too.
I done had the cuffs on and in the car and got let go. Just because I let them put the cuffs on me. Just because I let them put the cuffs on me. Yep.
Yeah. I done seen that plenty of times.
I done been in the car with cuffs on
everything was going to jail, but you still get out of the car because you didn't do all that crap.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was common sense on your part. It ain't gonna do you no good to do the rest of all of that. You figured that out real early.
Yeah, and going back to that last one, that's another problem I got. Yes, she didn't want to let the window back down for the cop, but she still had to respect to follow the command.
Exactly.
That's because you got the right to say right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't want you questioning my kids. Oh, okay, you feel like I'm wrong for that. You want me to step out? All right, then. You handle me as an adult.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I give kudos to that lady, and I hope she do win something on that one, because that's a waste of time, especially if her babies had to go in the system and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, if her babies had to go in the system, she should have a lawsuit.
Definitely.
But I believe she could have got the same lawsuit without her babies going in the system. If you questioning somebody, my kids without my authority, I want something to happen behind that.
I feel you.
Yeah, I want something to happen, because that's not right and it's illegal. And you don't have to go all the way down. Your babies don't have to go all the way through the system. Now you got to fight all the way back from the system and from jail, when you didn't have to fight from nowhere but from your house.
Exactly.
Yeah, that part. Because it's harder. I found out it's harder to fight from the jail cell than it is from the comfort of my home.
Exactly. Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Absolutely. And that she's calling for a mama and all of that. Now, all that probably was a lot of dramatics going on with her, but she could have avoided all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it have issues.
Oh yeah. That was the last one.
For the Ben Crumps of the world and stuff like that, for their information, it just don't happen to black girls. This kind of stuff happen to white girls, white men, everything. Mm-hmm. We ain't select to bad cops or cops using extra bad judgment. They think that just black people is the only ones this happened to, but it's not.
Exactly.
We got a video. We're gonna show you this video, and this is of a white lady getting some of the same treatment. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But like you say all the time, it's good people and it's bad people out here. You know what I mean?
It's good cops and it's bad cops.
Yep. All right, here we go. served up.
Yo, you froze up? Okay, you froze up.
You understand?
Moments later, the girl's father arrived.
Want to give me her ID, want to give me her registration. So she was assisted out of the vehicle.
Assisted?
About 5 minutes out, maybe 4.
Well, the cop has now been assisted off the police force. It turns out the officer has a history of violence and that city officials knew it in advance. Oops. All of this began when South Whitley officer Brian Schimmel, according to the police report, pulled over high school senior Vivian Augustus for a headlight violation and for going 37 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. The parents of Augustus said she was nervous because she had never been stopped before by police. Officer Schimmel approached and asked her to roll down her window, which she did very quickly. As she was looking for her license, which she had forgotten was attached to her school ID lanyard around her neck, Augustus asked why she was being pulled over, and Officer Schimmel reportedly said that didn't matter. While the teenager was fumbling for her ID and registration, Officer Schimmel opened her car door and told her to get out. Seconds later, as the 18-year-old was still trying to find her ID and registration, Officer Schimmel pulled her out and threw her down. Despite the gas station surveillance camera and the police cruiser dash cam, it was only now after the violent takedown when Officer Schimmel's body camera started recording. You can see the teenager's school ID and driver's license on the ground near her head.
Give me your other hand. It didn't have to be like this. One detain. All right, get up. Roll over on your butt.
I have a knee injury. Please help me out.
Which knee's hurt?
No, I have a knee injury.
Okay, ready? We're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3, up. How old are you?
18.
Good job, you're going to jail.
Well, can you
Refusing to identify.
Can you please grab my things for me?
You're what?
Can you please grab my phone and my license for me?
Yep. Take a seat.
And my keys?
Take a seat.
Schimmel picked up her student ID and driver's license. Then he picked up her cell phone and wallet.
All right, Vivian. Are you injured in any way? Would you like the medics to check you out? Okay. I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? I have to read these to you since you're in custody, all right? This is your Miranda warning. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. Have them during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you also have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand your rights? Okay, I'm not going to ask you any questions right now. What I am going to tell you is you were pulled over for your speed and your headlight, okay? Your speed was 37 and 30, not that big of a deal, and your headlight was out on your driver's side. I'm pulling you over to let you know. If you would have just given me your license and your registration like I asked you to do, you would have gone away for warning tonight, okay? But however, since you decided to pull this right here, where you don't want to comply, you don't want to give me your ID, and you think you're going to run the scene, you're now going to jail. Do you understand?
I was trying to
You were not. How many times did I ask you? You were not. I've got a body cam on. It'll show you not pulling your ID out. When I ask you to step out of the vehicle, you step out of the vehicle. You don't get to sit there and tell me how I'm going to do my job. You understand?
What you got?
Pull over for headlight speed.
Okay.
Cracks her window. Ask her to roll it down the rest of the way. Cracks it another half inch. Ask her to exit. She refuses to exit until I tell her why. Tell her about 4 or 5 times to exit the vehicle. You don't want to go down this route. Refuse to exit. So, pull her ass out, put her in an arm bar, slam her to the ground, got her in custody.
How old is she?
She said she's 18.
Okay.
So she's going to go to jail. Of course, my body cam didn't turn on when I told it to. You're going to have to back out, man. There's no room over there.
That's a gas station customer who criticizes Schimmel's parking job.
Okay, well, the problem here, sir, is that she pulled in here. I didn't pull her in here, so get off my scene. Get off my scene. What do you say?
I don't know.
No, dispatch.
Oh, here. So make sure.
Moments later, Brent Augustus arrives. He is Vivian's father.
How's it going? My car. Yeah. Your daughter.
Yep. So I'll tell you, because I'm the one that pulled her over. So I pulled her over for speed, 37 and a 30, and then the headlight. Okay, her driver's side headlight's out.
Oh, okay.
Pull her over. She pulls in here, cracks the window. They're talking to me.
I got it.
Cracks the window. Ask her to roll the window down a little bit more. All the commotion and the rain, I can't hear her.
Yeah.
Refuses to do that. Ask her to step out of the vehicle. She refuses to step out. Ask her probably 4, 5, 6 times to exit the vehicle nicely. Ask her please. Refuse to do it. Want to give me her ID. Want to give me a registration. So she was assisted out of the vehicle, placed into custody, resisting arrest until her to identify.
Okay.
Okay.
That's, I mean, honestly, I know she's 18. That's probably my bad because I've instructed her that we roll the window down like that much.
Absolutely. You don't have to roll it down all the way as long as you can get the ID out. The problem is when I can't hear because of traffic and the rain and everything. We're in a gas station.
I know. I'm
saying and you ask her to exit the vehicle and she refuses to do so. You know what I mean? Then we go down this route.
Yep.
So I just wanted to let you know. Are you dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad's a retired state trooper.
Okay.
So
do you have somebody? Well, I already called a hook. I wish you would have got here a few minutes earlier. I would have just gave you the car, but there's already a wrecker on the way. So
I can't just take my car.
let me see if they called him.
I got it.
They'll do
I
it.
was gonna say wrecker or not.
Well, they've already been called, but if they're not in the truck yet, I'll get it to you. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay.
I just have to do a search incident to arrest, make sure there's nothing in there she shouldn't have, and then I'll get it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got your ID, so I can.
Yeah. So what happens next with her?
So she's going to go to jail for resisting. She's going to get a ticket for the headlight and the speed. She'll go down to Whitley County Jail. She'll be assigned a bond, and then you can bond her out.
Okay.
Or whoever. Doesn't matter who, but she'll get a bond.
Yeah. Can I talk to her for a sec, just to keep her chill?
Just disregard him. Yeah, you give me a minute, okay?
Sure.
When Brent Augustus spoke to his daughter, he found out that the arrest was not as peaceful as Officer Schimmel had portrayed. After Vivian Augustus was taken to jail and bonded out, the family then began efforts to get the police and body cameras, as well as the gas station surveillance video. After 3 months, the police finally produced their videos to the Augustus family, who then posted it to social media. The video showed, among other things, that Vivian had rolled down her window completely for Officer Schimmel, something he denied in his police report. Between Schimmel's lies and the violent takedown, the community erupted. Countless citizens criticized the police in person, online, and at a town council meeting. Initially, the town council said Schimmel's reaction was flawed, but not worthy of dismissal. But soon the police department acknowledged that Brian Schimmel had been suspended in 2023 by another Indiana police department before he was hired in South Whitley. The local prosecutor, understanding that Officer Schimmel would be a disaster in any trial, then dropped all the charges against Vivian Augustus. And the town of South Whitley fired Officer Brian Schimmel. The Augustus family says they are grateful for how this has turned out, but are keeping their civil lawsuit options open.
No, that's crazy. He was just all around.
Okay, bro, let's look at the difference in that scene and the rest of the scene. What was different about that?
Yeah. They sorted it out at the end.
Somebody used their head, though. Somebody used their head. That girl wasn't yelling. That girl wasn't fighting and screaming and scratching. She didn't even fight the officers. She didn't try to keep him from putting the cuffs on. She got the cuffs on, got in the car. Dad came down. He wasn't screaming. The officer was dead wrong. But Dad wasn't screaming. Dad wasn't screaming, let my child go. They handled that with common freaking sense. That's what I'm talking about. Using your brain and common sense. The man still got fired, but they went at that a different way. They went at it on the calm end. They went at it after she got all the way out of jail. He didn't even fight her going to jail, her own daddy, because he knew he was going to take care of it afterwards. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's
and the girl already had a knee injury. He slammed that girl. She already had a knee injury.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But they handle it totally different. That's what I'm saying about all that screaming and yelling we heard a while ago. All this calling for mama and all that. Just go on down to the place, man, and handle the thing after the situation. You stop a lot of that all that extra stuff going on. That's the way the stuff gets. And see, people don't realize that. I'm glad we showed that clip to show you the difference in how people respond and how you actually should respond. Like I said, common sense. If you put it in a jar, you could probably sell out. You'll be a millionaire within the first 30 minutes on how to handle a freaking situation. The girl, like I was telling you about the girl in the car with the dash cam. If you got the cam on the kids and they're asking them questions and all that, all you got to do is wait and go ahead and let the people see in the car. You don't go through all this other hassle, man, that's going on. The line is very thin, so you got to know where to stop the line at. That shows you right there that it's always a different way. You don't have to go about it if you use some common sense. Yeah, the officer was dead wrong. He slammed out of the car, snatched out of the car, all that old mess he didn't have to do. But she wasn't up there yelling and screaming. I couldn't even hardly hear her voice the whole time. She asked one or two questions. You know, I did have my ID. I did have my license. That was about it you heard out of her. She wasn't hollering for mama, daddy, screaming. None of that. All the theatrics and the antics that you put up with, man. Come on, use some freaking common sense.
Exactly. And the daddy even said, well, that's my fault. The daddy even took blame for something she ain't even do. She rolled, he lied, talking about she rolled the window down that much. That girl rolled that window all the way down.
All the way down. Yeah. But all that stuff come out afterwards. Now they
but he was nasty anyway.
A civil lawsuit, which they gonna file, which we can still file, but we have to start using our head and start understanding that that line is very thin from the very beginning. And stop acting like you don't have to listen to something. You still got to follow the commands. She still was going downtown. She still went downtown. Dad still went on downtown and got it. They called it for the tow truck. You know,
he was just getting nasty all the way around. We already called him. So what you called him? If they get here in the car going, they got to keep on moving.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You already called him, man. People just be being nasty.
The car's still there. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about
it's his car. He said the car is my car. It's in my name.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the way they is. But one thing you noticed about it, the man didn't even raise his voice at the police.
No, he sure didn't.
He didn't raise his voice now time at the police because he knew exactly what he was going to do. He knew he was going to go there. They was going to get that body cam. They was going to request it, and they got to give it to him, and they going to sue their butt. You get the same lawsuit you get by screaming and yelling and getting thrown on the ground and handcuffed and yanked around. All that, you get the same lawsuit.
Yeah, the same exact one. You're right.
That's what I was saying from the very beginning. We have to have some freaking common sense, man, to stop going to the extreme and thinking you still don't have to follow no commands. That first girl we had, she got all the way in the car, still doggone kicking and screaming. Like it was gonna do some good. It was going, man. You're gonna go. I always say about George Floyd, man, you done been to jail 1,000 times. How come you just get in that car and go on downtown? I always say that. For all that clown did to him with his foot all on his neck and stuff, George, just get in the car, man.
Man, I ain't arguing fuss, man. One time I was standing out, me and all my cousins was out there. Everybody arguing, fussing with the people. I'm telling the people, man, go ahead and take me on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them be young and stupid or whatever they want to do. I'm a little older than them. I already know how this go. Just go ahead and get me on down there so I can make my call.
Make my call, start getting out.
Yeah, go ahead and start getting out, because what they doing ain't, y'all still be out here with them. Yeah, y'all still take me on, pull on off, take me on.
And charges, they sat down there getting
and charges and everything. I'm already in the car. Everybody out there arguing with the police. I'm in there with the officer telling him, man, pull off, man.
It's crazy.
I don't know what they arguing, fussing about me for. I already know how this go. You got me, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you arguing about the wrong thing. That ain't gonna change nothing.
That ain't gonna change nothing. You already got me. I'm already ready for the ride.
Yeah, listen, people. That's what we were talking about tonight. It's a thin line between I'm right and you wrong. I can be right up until a certain point. Then I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? The officer could be right up until a certain point, and then he could be wrong. Yep. But the line is very thin on both sides of the coin. Where I'm right and you wrong, where that start and end at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let them, I tell you what, let them be all the way wrong. How about that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Let you not be wrong in no instance. Let them be all the way wrong.
Yep, that's it.
That's how you win something. That's how you get something. That's how you get somewhere. Let them be all the way wrong.
Right.
You just be all the way right.
Because if you stay on the side of right and let them go on the side of wrong, you go win.
You're gonna win. Right always prevails. It's always gonna come prevail. At the end of the day, right is gonna win. So if you stay right, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to be doing nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because plenty of them didn't do nothing wrong. Tearing up the ticket, throwing it back at the office. Man, come on. You crossing the line. Just take your ticket and go ahead. If the ticket wasn't right, go down there, fight the ticket. You're gonna beat it. You're gonna get it thrown out. Simple as that.
Now the man that jumped on you and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Man, that jumped on your little tail. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it don't make no sense, bro.
It don't.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Well, shoot, me and Art, we're gonna continue to bring you more episodes just like this one. Between what he say, what I say, the truth is in there somewhere. Hey, y'all, I got a podcast about to start. I'm gonna get Art on there in a couple weeks. But I got a podcast coming out. I'm gonna air this Thursday. It's called Opinionated Podcast, and we just gonna be talking about a range of things. The first episode gonna be we gonna find out what's the greatest movie of all time. So tune in on Thursday at 9:00. Check my page. I'll put everything out so you can see it. But Opinionated Podcast, episode 1, will be Thursday night at 9.
That's what's up. It's one thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're going to tell the truth.
Because it's time.
It's time to tell the truth, and we're going to do it. We know the truth hurts sometimes.
It always hurts. Hey, it never feel good.